Okay guys, Stacie Tovar, woo! In the house,
Here.
in the kitchen. We've got bacon, apple cider vinegar, and cabbage on the board. Pretty simple. So stick around, we're coming right back with Tovar slaw. All right, so here we are. Stacie, tell me what's going on here. This is your recipe?
This is a recipe from my dad.
Okay.
We ate this a lot growing up. Super simple recipe. Didn't know back then how healthy it actually is.
Nice.
And yeah, cabbage, apple cider vinegar, bacon, little salt and pepper.
Done.
Done.
Okay. And what does this play into, like, your meal prep? Do you make this often?
I do,
Okay.
especially more so in the summertime. And actually, with the apple cider vinegar, it gets better the longer that it sits
Longer it
around.
sits,
So
yeah.
if you can afford to make this the night before, if you have a party or a lake party or something you're going to, it's money.
Cool.
So we'll do a
Well,
lot of
let's get
fans.
after it. I know we have the pan preheated. Do you want to hit that burner? So you're good. So now we're
Okay,
going,
so-
and then just lay the bacon in there.
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh, that one's not laid very well. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys,
It
okay?
doesn't. We're gonna chop it up anyways, aren't we?
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
And then speaking of chopping, I'm gonna show you the chiffonade cut. I cut the cabbage in half, and then I'll just wedge out the core, this little piece. And you can actually
Yeah,
eat that
I know,
too.
it's
There's nothing
so
wrong with
good.
that. So
Yeah.
I'll usually just get that bottom piece, and then I can kind of munch on it
For
while
sure.
I'm going. From there, what I'll do is cut it in half, and then look, take out about that much. You ever do that move?
Why?
I'll show you in a second.
Okay. No, never
Then
done
you can
that.
put these together and do that. And then you just take your knife. It just kind of flattens it out if you have that centerpiece.
Right.
Kind of rocks back and forth. A little more risk involved, right? You
Yeah.
might like, cut your finger
I like
off.
that.
And then here you get a good uniform cut. And then you can just hack through the middle. I'll kind of chop it down and then lay it down. How am I doing?
Excellent.
You're
No,
doing
I'm not
great
doing
over
very.
there. No,
Yeah.
you're doing great.
Okay.
In the bowl, how about oil? Do you think this needs oil?
Ooh. I have never tried it with oil, but I'm sure olive oil would be delicious.
It would
in
help, but it's like we don't need to use that fat if we don't have to. Right? Like,
We got a lot of fat from the bacon. And actually, Dad used to pour. This is terrible. He
little
did
of the bacon fat in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's one that like keeps the lard and then he'll recook with it and.
You down if you want to try? Take a bite of
Yeah,
that.
it's good stuff.
Okay.
Is it like pineapple where this has the most nutrition, maybe?
I would say if like all the nutrition has to go through that thing to get out here, how could it not?
Yeah. We
You
had
want
to
to try
have
this
it.
one?
Sure.
Show me your skills.
Okay, so you went like this first.
We'll switch and I'll work the
Okay.
bacon.
We had cabbage in the garden.
Oh, growing
on
up.
the farm. Yeah.
Tell me about that. The family garden. Most of your veggies
Huge.
came from that.
Oh, everything.
Like how
everything.
big?
Well,
Like a half acre, a quarter acre, do you know?
probably a quarter.
Quarter
yeah,
acre.
we had 2 batches of sweet corn that we went through every summer, so that was on a good chunk of land. So we had peppers, cucumbers, watermelon, cantaloupe, radishes, lettuce. I mean, you name it, we
Did
had
you ever
it.
do
Squash.
broccoli?
We never did broccoli. Carrots.
Broccoli's a tough one. It was. I had
Strawberries.
for one summer. I had a garden that we shared with the family. It was a quarter of an acre, and we had maybe an eighth of that. And even that much garden, it was like I couldn't keep up with it. I was like, I'm not a gardener. Anyhow, bacon's coming along, curled up a little bit. Now, what do we want to do here? Should we get some vinegar in there?
Dad always did.
As we start?
And then he threw in a little bit of salt and pepper too, but
Okay.
you can always
Let's
do that
that.
at the
Show me
end.
your. We have this much. Do you think that's enough vinegar?
He said about 1 cup
Okay.
per head. So is that about 1 cup?
I think so.
Perfect. And yeah, you just pour it over.
Oh yeah. And then maybe some salt and pepper. Should we do that? The salt will start to
Perfect.
help break down the cabbage. You know, that'll draw out the moisture.
Okay.
Similar to what's gonna happen once the vinegar's in there. Pepper.
Pepper.
And now it's gonna be kind of crunchy, but it softens up
It does.
with time.
The longer it sits, for sure.
It's like sauerkraut or kimchi. Have you ever had kimchi?
I don't know if I've ever had kimchi.
That's like a Korean cabbage condiment where they put the cabbage in like a glass jar with some chili and some other things. Then they bury it underground.
What?
For like 6 months. And then they pull it up and it kind of ferments, but it's super soft, really spicy. Maybe we should call this like Omaha kimchi.
Let's do it.
I'll just put the bacon right on the...
Let's do it.
Or what if we did this? Watch this move where I'll kind of let it drip.
Definitely.
Oh,
this reminds me of home.
Oh! Do you want,
That's all right.
should we put some of this in
Let's
there?
do it.
How much?
Dad always just teaches a few tablespoons, so he didn't really measure.
That one's for Lauren. There we
There
go.
you go.
And then I'm gonna cut this. Does that work?
Yep, chop it up.
How do you want it? Do you want a chiffonade of bacon?
Yeah, why not? Show me how it's done. Perfect.
About like this.
Yeah,
Does this work?
that works. That's exactly how he did it.
I'm thinking Omaha kimchi is gonna catch on.
Let's, okay. And then you toss it around.
Toss it around. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get
Oh
this.
my God, this smells so good.
And then what do? You'll portion this out into Tupperware, 2 cups at a
2
time?
cups at a time, generally. Isn't it so good?
Huh? You ready
Love
for this?
it.
Should we take a
I
shot for
love it.
Lauren?
Live for Lauren.
Papa
For my
Lauren.
dad. Oh my God.
So good.
Right?
Bacon.
Imagine that sitting like just for another hour. Oh my God.
The
For
bacon,
you,
that
Dad.
vinegar.
Love you.
Yeah. Okay, and then, not super fancy, but we're talking about what would we plate this with? There's pork involved. There's already bacon in there, so maybe like pork ribs or pulled pork, something like
Pulled
that.
pork would be great.
But then how would we gussy it up? I'm just gonna take a little drizzle of bacon fat, right? A little bonus. And
Dad
just
would do
drizzle
the
it.
same.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Living the dream.
love it.
So simple, you guys. I mean, we had 5 ingredients, and that included salt and pepper. You don't see that too
Yeah.
often. All right, so right here, not super fancy, but you can serve this with some more pork, right? Pulled pork or barbecued pork, something like that. Maybe some ribs.
Yum.
How much did we get? We got
This is 2 cup serving, so we got 6 2 cups, probably 7.
7 plus a bonus cup.
Yeah, 1 head of cabbage, 1 package bacon.
1 cup of vinegar.
1 cup
That's
vinegar.
it. All right, Stace, thanks for sharing the family recipe.
It's good stuff.
Omaha kimchi is going to be a huge hit, I have a feeling. So you guys get out there, give it a try. Keep it clean, keep it simple, and keep it paleo.